What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode from Cal's World. This is episode 2. Hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. Thank you for coming back to the channel. We got about halfway through our initial build in the first episode. I've been doing a little bit of work off camera. Right now I'm just gathering a little bit of sand so we can make some sandstone and some glass. This episode I'm hoping to finish that build, maybe get an enchanting table set up, and enchant some armor. So let me head back over to the base and show you where we're at. Alright, so it probably doesn't look too much different from the last time you guys saw it. I did start to add a second floor here, just a little bit of detail, moved in some storage chests, and started to lay out where I wanted to put the second story wooden beams. And I'll probably fill this in with sandstone or some other block in between them, but we'll be going up from here. So let me go ahead and I'd like to go ahead and set up the furnaces real quick. So I think we might actually have enough iron. Where did my iron go? I think we have enough iron that I can make some hoppers and set up an auto smelter here. So I have a couple more chests. And I think 4 is actually what we're going to need here. So let's go ahead and make 4 hoppers. Great. And we're going to need this and this. So we need 1 hopper going in here. That's the output. Put the furnace right on top. And then we're going to need a feeder into it. That's where our extra... This second furnace is where the extra coal is going to go. So let's go ahead and do another one on this side. And we could use a couple more hoppers, actually. So let me get just a little bit of wood here. I'm going to need just a couple more chests. 3's fine. And I need 2 more hoppers. Perfect. So what we're going to do is have an input chest up here and an input chest up here. So I'm going to need another chest. That's going to be difficult to put in there. Let me go ahead and just put some sand down. There we go. And this will be 1 more input chest for the other side. Alright, so now we've got 2 automatic smelters. So we should be able to smelt to our heart's content. No walls yet, but the smelting is the important part, right? So I couldn't remember the name of the Minecraft user who created these versions of the saplings in the first episode, but I looked it up and it's Mickey Joe, who does a great texture pack. I'm really looking forward to his next update, but just want to give him credit, and I'll add a link to the notes for this episode if you want to add these to your texture pack or use them in your world as well. Alright, so while that stuff's cooking, I actually want to head back down to the mines and get some more resources. So I'm going to jump into a time lapse here in a second, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Uh-oh, looks like trouble's here. Let's see if I can take these guys out real quick. Oh, they're hurting me a lot. I'm going to have to run away. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to make it. Those guys are tough. So tough without the correct armor and gear. And I am just about out of food, so this is going to be tricky. Well, they got me. They got me. But I am right here, so I might just have to brute force this. Not ideal, but... Oh no, I don't have my sword. Where's my sword? Alright, one down. Let's get There's my sword, alright. Let's get geared back up real quick. I know there's another one down by my food, and I am totally out of food, so at least one more. It was a little bit early for these guys to spawn, in my opinion. Well, while we're down here, looks like I got a second here. I'm going to try and get some bread before I go back up. Alright guys, well that was a heck of a start to this episode. I still haven't been able to find those last pillagers, so we're going to be a little careful here, but I'm going to get back to just collecting resources because I really want to get this second half, or the second story of my starter base done. So I'm going to go gather some stone, gather some sand and sandstone, and I'll be back here in a minute. I've been doing some resource gathering. I've got plenty of stone, sandstone, picked up a little bit more dark oak as I was clearing this forest, and I got everything I need to make my enchanting table. So I'm going to get started on the second level. First things first, let's go ahead and get this enchanting table done. And this is going to go right over here, right in the middle of this room. We don't have all we need for the bookshelves yet, but we can go ahead and get started on building the rest of this second story. And I think I've got everything I need to get the walls in place, so let's go ahead and jump into a time lapse. Alright, looks like this texture pack is doing some overlaps, which is great, but I don't want them overlapping the wood here. So I'm going to swap out a few blocks, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, so we got a quick update here. I've gone ahead and swapped most of the sand, although now I'm spotting some more I need to swap out. I filled in a couple of other places, and if I go inside here, you'll see I actually moved the staircase to the other side. So still working out some of the interiors here, and still got a little bit of work to do on the second story before we head up to the third story. So let me get those sand bits I missed, and I'll be back in a minute. Alright, got the ones I noticed a minute ago. Let's go ahead and just do a lap here, see if I missed any on the other sides. No, this is looking pretty good. This would be the side I missed one. Let's see if I can make this jump. Alright. Yeah, looks like one there and one over there. Alright, let's go ahead and get those cleaned up. Oh no, they're all sand. See if I can replace those. Two in the middle just to get that texture variation. Great. And let's get that other one now. Should be able to get it at the top of the staircase. Okay, and that should be all of them. Alright, so I'll probably be changing things up a little bit on this. I think I want to bring the sandstone sand down a little bit further and maybe do something to better separate it from the stone textures. But we'll save that for later because I want to build this up to the third story and maybe start work on any roof that is going to be possible before we complete the third story. And I also need to just make this place a little bit safer still. Alright, so let's head back inside here. We're going to need to grab some stairs, and I think we may just put the staircase in the same spot going up to the next story. Let's see how that works. So we're going to need some stairs, and we would be starting that process, I think, right here. So let's see if we can still get under that. Yeah, I think that works all right. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So we'll go ahead and just take this up to the third story right here then. Alright, so this is going to be our third story. I'm actually thinking of moving all this stuff downstairs. I'm thinking I want to put in a chimney fireplace area on this wall, and I should be able to sneak all that in. Oops, that is not correct. Let's fix that. Back here. So yeah, I'll probably have the walk in, and then we'll have the furnace smelter array right here, or maybe in the corner, I'm not sure yet. May do some storage down here, and then upstairs will be like living quarters and more decorative probably. Obviously we'll have the enchanting room down here, got one bookshelf in, still need a few more, and maybe we'll do like a potion or brewing area over here. So I'm trying to think of what I want to work on right now. I think let's go ahead and get this next story in. Yeah, I like this height, but I don't like that those are going to get hidden. You know, if I just do this, that's not the best look. Maybe I can just lower those by 1. I do like how high they are, but let's go ahead and try that real quick. Just bring these down by 1. And of course they're stuck up there. Right. We'll grab that other one real quick. So if we're going to bring these down by 1, means they'll be right there and right there. And then I will probably go ahead and bring smooth sandstone across right there. So is that 2? Yeah, that feels all right. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the same thing on this side. I think I'm going to need to grab some more of the smooth sandstone, which I should have some more. I don't think I'm out quite yet. I may swap those out for a different, like this variant, or maybe even the striped variant like that. Could be cool. But yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Obviously, you see we're going to have to move all the stuff downstairs if we want it to fit, which I think we have enough room down here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be tight. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, great. I may go ahead and do that right now, and I will probably do that off camera because it's not going to be the most interesting thing to see, just me moving around a few blocks. So let me get that taken care of, and I will be right back. Alright, so I've been doing some work. I moved the furnace array downstairs, but now I want to go ahead and add a chimney on the back side of this to cover it up from the outside. So I'm not going to worry too much about the base right now. We'll be doing a lot of cleanup later on, but let's go ahead and just start right here. I'm just going to fill all this in with some cobble as we go up, and I'll be doing some block variation here in a second. So yeah, let's go ahead and start mixing in some stone like this. And again, we just want to cover this up as much as possible. Let's go ahead and do something like that. Take this up a little bit more. And I want to do another cobblestone here. And then do that. And we'll just go ahead and continue this up a little bit further. Again, doing a little bit of block variation as we go so we don't have to come back into it later. But this is going to go all the way up. So we'll go ahead and stop there for now. Eventually we'll cap it off once we finish the next story. Let's go down and take a look at it. Get a little distance, see how it looks. Where's my staircase? And here's how it looks from the inside. So you can easily put stuff in here, and there's hoppers right behind these that'll feed it into the furnaces, and then you've got output down here. And if you need to add more fuel, that one's for that one, and we got another hopper on that side for that furnace. So nice and efficient, tucked away, and at the base of the chimney, which is going to be great. Cool. I think it looks pretty good. We can do a little bit more block variation eventually, and I may actually also pop this out a little bit right here. Let's go ahead and do that. So right now we just want to come up a little bit, and let's go ahead and do a little bit of block variation again. I think I want to cap that one right there. This one can come up. Let's go one more. Perfect. All right. So eventually we'll do some terraforming around here and make this a nice smooth transition and cover up this hole once we've got a water elevator in place. But we got the start of the chimney there. I went ahead and actually moved this door over here into a double door. We'll do some more decoration around there eventually. But for now we got our new furnace array set up. Probably do a little table here. I think I'm going to do some storage on this wall. That way when you come in, the first thing you get is access to the storage and the furnace array, which is super convenient. Upstairs, this is probably going to eventually be a brewing station, and we're going to keep working on getting this enchanting room going, and then we'll figure out a place for a bedroom eventually. It's probably going to be up here, somewhere in here. This might be a master bedroom. And then right here is going to get covered up by a roof, and over there there'll be probably some extra storage, or if I can figure out something else cool to do with that next story, we'll do something there. So I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode because it's been going on a while. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to. Once again, you know, recording takes a long time, and especially when you're being kind of finicky with the layout and design of the build. So we'll be working on the next floor in the next episode, and hopefully by that time I'll have enough books to get this enchanting room all the way up and this enchanting table fully powered. But thanks again for checking out my Let's Play episode, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.